Today we're back and we're going to be looking at some awful people. So sit back, grab a snack and get ready to test your anger levels. Streamer dares a homeless woman to jump into lake and then runs away when she starts yelling for help.
Right?
No.
No. Alright. You know why I wasn't going to? Because my feet were getting
You should
hot.
just jump in right now.
But I'm gonna jump in with my shoes on.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, ready? Oh! Wait, what? Did you see her ass? What? Oh,
You said it was okay.
You said you wanted to swim.
You told me to jump in.
I didn't tell you to jump in.
Yes,
Yeah, you did.
did.
Just
You said we were gonna.
Thank you guys. We're gonna have you guys get off the stop.
Wait, who is that?
Oh, and now you're going to play dumb.
We should- I don't even...
I can't swim. I can only float.
Oh, she might literally die.
No, stop. Seriously, don't stop. Please, you're actually freaking me out. No, please. Please, don't. No, please, she's floating.
Drowning.
I'm gonna kill myself. She says she's drowning.
Oh, this.
And then they just film her.
Dude, Natalie.
Sorry, I didn't know. Wait.
Oh, this is bad. Dude, Natalie.
Dude, I'm sorry, I didn't know. She said she's drowning. She says she's drowning.
I think you.
I know you're going to run away.
No, I didn't. I swear.
I think you would.
No, I didn't. Let's go. Dude, she's drowning in the lake.
God, there's a fire truck. Nah, this is bad. Natalie.
Well then don't act shocked, you're the one who got her to
This
do
is really
it.
bad.
Whenever it comes to Twitch streamers, I'm fine with 99.9% of them. I'm not fine with ones like that. Like, I feel like girls like her are the worst of the worst. Dumb idiot and an army of sims, what losers. Honestly, quite frankly, she should get charged for that. You cannot get someone, especially a homeless woman, someone who's already vulnerable enough, to go and jump into a lake whenever they can't swim. I was gonna say, what were you thinking? But these people don't think that's the point. What she done to her is how they live their lives. Like, they go out of their way to basically disrupt people. The fake reactions, the fake attitude, the fake content, the fake persona, the fake morality. How do these people even do this to live and think everything would turn out alright? They just don't care. Streamers get a lot of money. I'm gonna guess she's in Kick because that wouldn't be allowed in Twitch. I have noticed that since Kick has come out, the worst of the worst type of people are on there. But didn't she technically commit a crime? Like, if you get someone, especially a homeless woman, to jump into a lake that can't swim, isn't that a crime? And she also seen her struggling to stay afloat and then you just ran away. I think streamers are amazing people, so I don't have anything against them. I've just got something against streamers like her. I only hope the worst for this person. Okay, so that's chewing gum. Don't tell me they're gonna do what I think they're gonna do. No, they're gonna do exactly what I think they're gonna do, aren't they? Yeah, no. Put that person in jail immediately. I'm hoping this is a case of rage bait. Either that person right there has had that happen to them, that exact thing, or they are a psychopath. And I feel like it could be the case of both of them. Who the hell has time for this? Honestly, like, why are people watching that? Why are people encouraging that? And why are people making videos like that? Someone's thought of that idea and then actually executed it. And yet again, I'm hoping it's rage bait. I'm gonna guess it actually is and it didn't actually put the fake chewing gum out. But then I don't know. The way some of the people are in this video, like, it wouldn't surprise me if they actually did it. Please watch my 1 month old for $3.09 an hour plus unpaid overtime. Hey, I'm looking for a part-time babysitter to come into my home starting July 22nd and watch my baby girl who will be 1 month old then. Position will be part-time Monday through Friday, roughly 6:50 AM to 12:30 PM, located in blank just a few minutes from downtown. Pay will be $85 every Friday. If I skimmed over that quickly, I would have thought you were making $85 a day, which for like 4 hours work is actually pretty decent. My babysitter I've had since January unfortunately will not work out, so once again I'm looking for an honest, dependable and trustworthy babysitter. We prefer you to be CPR/BLS certified with newborn babies. Being flexible would be a huge plus due to the possibility of having to work late a few days here and there. We'd love to have and would prefer somebody that would be able to watch the baby until it is able to attend my place of work at 2 years old. I know it's so last minute, but like I said, the amazing babysitter we had planned and using unfortunately will not work out. Please help this stressed mama and send all the best people my way. And it's a no thank you to preschool/daycares. I mean, if you're already a stressed mama, you're going to be even more stressed because someone's going to literally take your baby, kidnap it, and put it on the dark web for loads of money. So you're not going to have a baby anymore. Whenever it comes to childcare, you need to be expensive with that. Like, I feel like childcare is one of the things you really should put money into. Most of the time, the more you pay, the better quality you're going to get. If you pay somebody $20 an hour, they're probably going to be a lot better than someone you pay $3 an hour. But then on the flip side, who would actually take $3 an hour? Oh wait, I know, a child trafficker who wants to sell your baby. This mama apparently already is stressed, and I can guarantee you, if this job application goes forward, her stress levels are going to get 10 times worse. Am I the a-hole for filing for divorce because my husband over-tightens all the jar lids? Okay, so you're filing for divorce because your husband likes the jar lids to be tight. I'm gonna assume you are one. His over-tightening jar lids have been an issue since he was just visiting at my house when we were dating. First it started with just things he used, and then over time it became every damn glass jar with a metal lid. He tightened them so much it couldn't open them without assistance. It wasn't a huge deal if he was there, but if I was alone it was so annoying. More times that I can count, I've opened a new jar of something because I couldn't get the jar open. Okay, why do I low-key understand where she's coming from? Look, whenever it comes to jars, some people like to tighten them as tight as they possibly can, which I understand because like the whole point is to tighten the jar. However, have you ever gotten like a jar or like a lid and you just can't open it, and then you literally try for like 10 minutes and you get someone else to open it and they open it instantly? Like, I kind of understand her pain. It's been a reoccurring cycle for over the past 5 years. It's just a thing that would escalate until I had a major meltdown and freaked out, screaming, frustrated and seemingly crazy because it's just a lid. And it would get better for a while and then it would slowly become an issue again. It's getting worse and worse until I reach the breaking point again. Sometimes I literally feel so insane for being so upset over jar lids. Look, I'm not in your marriage, but I feel like a good way to avoid this is maybe to confiscate all the jar lids. You know how whenever it comes to babies, you can get things that you put over certain things so it means a baby can't get into it? I know it sounds embarrassing, but maybe you should do that with your husband. You know, you confiscate all the lids and put like baby protection over them. He initially claimed he did it to keep food fresh. After many arguments about it and my insistence that I don't believe it keeps anything fresh, and even if it does make things last longer, I don't care if it means I can't eat my freaking food when I want. I'll just replace things that go bad because they're closed normally. Then the excuse was that it's a habit. So about a month ago, my husband had a family emergency and had to travel out of state for 10 days. First he's gone, I discovered a jar I can't open. I was annoyed and was going to the store to buy new pickles, and the neighbour said hi and to let him know if he needed anything while he was out of town. I said wait here and got the jar, which he opened. Okay, wait a minute, so a neighbour's able to open this jam jar? I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like you should divorce your husband and get with that neighbour. First of all, it means there's no tight jam jar lids, and then also means your new husband can open it. To me it sounds like a win-win. The next day I saw him outside and asked him to open another jar. He offered to come open all the jars. I agreed and he came in and went to the fridge and opened all the jars except 2, which he couldn't get open. I thanked him profusely and told him I'd bake some of his favourite cookies later in the week. He laughed and said it was no big deal, and after confirming that I wouldn't be upset if the remaining 2 jars were destroyed in his attempts to open them, he took them home to his garage to open them one way or another. I literally think they're gonna have an affair. Like, I don't know why, but this feels like it's leading up to an affair. I know I was joking about her divorcing her husband and getting with him, but I think it might be a possibility. He said he's heard me screaming about over-tightened jar lids a few times over the years, and he's really pondered if I was crazy or if my husband was really over-tightening jar lids. He said, you know, this was intentional. It was every jar, and I'm sure he doesn't regularly use hot pepper paste or mango puree or any of your other fancy cooking stuff. Then he held up the 2 jars he couldn't open and said, I don't know why he's doing it, but it wasn't an accident. This neighbour is literally trying to get with you. Like, I'm so sorry. Is anyone else picking up on this? But it sounds of it, this neighbour literally wants you. Like, I'm not joking, he wants you. In past videos, I've spoken about how I can see into the future, how I know about stuff that's going to happen before it actually happens, and I know they're going to have an affair. After he left, I locked the door and sat on my kitchen floor and cried. Then I felt hot and lightheaded. I vomited in the trash can and my chest hurt. It crossed my mind that I might be having a heart attack. I thought about calling an ambulance, but sat back down on my kitchen floor and was okay with just dying if it was a heart attack. Later, the neighbour came back with the open jar of hot fudge and apologised that he couldn't save the figs. He said he broke the jar trying to get it open. He also apologised for what he said about my husband doing it on purpose. I assured him it was okay. Wait a minute, plot twist. Imagine if it's not actually the husband, it's the neighbour. How long's this neighbour been living beside you for? He could be the one sneaking in, tightening all the jam jars. I couldn't sleep that night. Tossed and turned all night. I called out of work. At 10 AM, I realised I couldn't stay married anymore and made an appointment with Lord the next day. There are literally no other issues, no cheating, no abuse. We had good intercourse, both had good jobs, nice house, no financial issue. He was absolutely blindsided when he came home and I told him I wanted a divorce. He still won't admit that he tightened the lids on purpose. He suggested we go to marriage counselling, but I refused. There was no point. I just literally can't get past the goddamn jar lids. I still feel a little bit crazy about that. I have no idea why he would tighten every jar lid so tightly that I couldn't open it. He's given me no reason. He still won't even admit that he did on purpose. The hot pepper paste is in the back of the fridge. I use it only when I make Indian food. food. It's behind other things. He's never used it. It's nothing you could put in food without cooking it. Pepper paste could not have been an accident. It couldn't. Maybe he put mango puree in his toast or his oatmeal. The pepper paste couldn't have been an accident. That's why I'm now starting to think it's the neighbor. Like, I think this is a weird case where your neighbor has a crush on you, doesn't like the fact that you're married, and is trying to ruin your marriage, which is work. That's what my life has come down to. I'm getting a divorce because the lid to my hot pepper paste was over tight. If it had been every jar except that one, I could try. I have a sliver of doubt. I could do something else, but I just can't get past the hot pepper paste. Most of our friends and family either think I'm crazy or an a-hole. What do you think? Honestly, I think your neighbor is purposely tightening these lids so it means he could literally get in a relationship with you. Like, am I the only one who literally sees I'm getting together, getting married, and then having like loads of babies? I'm getting some of my weird visions right now. We all know how I am with predicting the future. I'm always correct. I'm just imagining this dude sneaking into a dark kitchen every night to tighten all the jar lids while manically laughing. Or how about this plot twist? It could be her. She could be a sleepwalker and literally tighten all the jars in her sleep and then she wouldn't know about it. Has she ever thought about that? Plot twist, the neighbor's been sneaking in to tighten the lids in a plot to break them up. That's what I was saying. Like, I think he literally wants him to divorce him so he can get with her. At least someone else sees where I'm coming from. Karen gets attitude check for not paying subway entry plus smoking on the train platform. Ooh, she's got an attitude. I don't even know what she's saying. Ooh. I'm so sorry, but whenever it comes to the police, one thing you don't want to do is swear at them. Look, and now you're arrested and you're going to play the victim. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, literally just be respectful and do what they tell you. I see so many videos online where police officers are being really, really respectful and telling somebody that they're in the wrong when they are. And that person starts swearing at them, throws a massive tantrum, tries to slap them, and then ends up getting arrested. But then again, they're Karen, so what would you actually expect? Amazing how quickly her attitude changed. Something tells me that she's used to acting like that. You know, she's used to throwing a tantrum and then getting her way. But not in this case. Ah, yes, it's something to feel like a toddler that will have the police back away and not want to continue. She literally done it to herself. Like, first of all, she's smoking an electronic cigarette at, like, a train station. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. It's kind of like whenever it comes to gas stations or petrol stations, you're not allowed to smoke on the premises. And why is that? It's because it could literally blow it up. And then she was also swearing at them and, you know, flailing, like stamping around. I'm so sorry, but if you want a step-by-step tutorial on how to get arrested by the police, literally just act like her. Drug addict live streamer berates her viewers for not giving her more money for drugs.
You're not grateful. What do you guys want me to do? You want me to stop working so I don't have any money while you guys don't donate and I provide you content for free?
Ooh.
You're stuck in the car with me until you guys get off your asses and support me better. I'm done with this. I know I'm a decent streamer.
I mean, you're breaking the law right now. Driving it on your phone.
Off because you don't want me around, and I'm here to tell you I'm gonna get bigger and bigger. So there's that. No, I'm literally the only streamer that works while I'm streaming. So yeah, I do think out of all of them, I deserve way more. I actually have drive and ambition and plans, and I'm not chaos completely, you know?
But you're a bit chaotic.
You guys really seem to think that like a tweaker and then like some schizophrenic narcissist, like, yikes. Y'all have problems. Y'all have problems.
I feel like if it wasn't for Twitch, you would be the type of person who would talk to a wall in a pub. Have you ever went out in public and some weird person's walked up to you and just started randomly following you around and talking to you? That would be her. Get off your ass and support me better. Wow, just wow. I mean, do you want to know something? Theoretically, we could get her in trouble with the law, couldn't we? You know, she is driving on her phone at the exact same time, which is illegal in most countries. I mean, I'm not saying touting her to the police. However, you could probably send that video to the police and say, look, this woman is committing a crime. I think she needs to face the consequences. I'm not chaos completely. The driving and being on the phone is concerning. She does have drive, I'll give her that. Yeah, she does have drive to be an awful human and to be annoying. Like, I'm so sorry, who would ever want to support her? Doctor grabs and curses a high school student having extreme anxiety attack.
The doctor was physically and verbally abusive, refusing to believe he was suffering, even cursing at him. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez is in our LA bureau with the story. Marcy, good morning.
Dan and Paula, good morning. That patient says the doctor accused him of going to the hospital in hopes of getting narcotics, and that, he believes, is what set her off. He tells us he was simply seeking treatment for what turned out to be an extreme anxiety attack. He is still baffled by what happened next.
Sit up.
Sit up.
Ooh.
Dude, you can't.
Sit up. I'm having you sit up.
I can't get up.
Collapsing during basketball practice Monday after waiting more than 3 hours to be seen.
I'm sorry, sir. You were the least sick of all the people who are here who are dying.
He says he told the doctor he was numb, in extreme pain, and having trouble breathing.
I just tried to inhale, and I even told her I could not inhale.
You can't inhale.
Oh.
Wow. He must be dead. Are you dead, sir? I don't understand. You
Why
are
is she so
breathing
aggressive?
I mean, this is not.
Bardwell tells ABC from there the tension with Dr. Beth Keegstra escalated unprovoked.
No, you have changed your story every time.
Oh no, that's unacceptable. I'm so sorry, whenever it comes to care, especially like that, nurses cannot be acting like that. I'm gonna guess she did get fired in the end. Bill shows up a week later for this pleasant visit in the amount of 73,000. I mean, yeah, you know, with American hospitals, if you don't have insurance, you are paying a lot of money. Even with insurance, you're probably paying a decent amount of money. That's just shocking. It's the fact like a nurse is acting like that. And videos like that really do expose how some nurses are. Most nurses out there are lovely people. Like, I've never had a bad experience with a nurse, a dentist, etc. However, there are ones like that slip through the cracks, and videos like that expose it. Even though he's had a horrible experience, he saved a lot of other people from having that exact same experience. If she's treating him like that, how's she treating other people? Imagine someone got into a car crash and she berates him how she berated him. This idiot has a GoFundMe, what a joke. Yeah, I know, so whenever they were showing the picture, it said it had a GoFundMe thing up at the top. Why has she got a GoFundMe? GoFund her for what? Therapy? Well, anyways, guys, it's a really fun video there. That's some awful people. If you see me looking more horrible people, let me definitely will. Press the subscribe button, see you all tomorrow for another video.